All right, welcome back, my fans. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I had to say my favorite word of all right to start us out. But yeah, we're excited to bring this new video to you. We're going to be jumping back on the motorcycles. We kind of took a week off so that way we could celebrate our country, our freedoms, and our troops too as well with doing our fireworks display. We have an amazing video that is one that we just released this Sunday. And we're really excited for you to be able to look at that if you would like to. It has a unbelievable finale that's about a 2-minute finale that you have to check out and see. But here we are.
Watch to the end.
Yeah, and yes, you got to make sure you watch
to the end.
Give us that thumbs up. Give us the like, subscribe.
It was a great show.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Had a couple of friends that said, had a couple of friends that said like top 10 experience for them. So it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's drawing a crowd.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. The whole community seems to be coming out to our neighborhood now just to watch these videos. I mean, to watch the fireworks.
It's definitely worth it. I mean, I love how your neighborhood has all those their own little parties, you know, their own little get-togethers.
It's like a block party.
Yeah,
it's
it really
great.
is.
Y'all need to add a parade. I think you need to have a parade then.
or the food trucks.
Yeah, kids riding bikes.
Yeah, maybe if they was food truck, I wouldn't have to cook as much.
Get all the golf carts out.
It's a smart idea, but I think you have to sell certain amount before they'll agree to it. But that would be awesome.
We're back on motorcycles.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got to get us back.
What I like.
Get us on the motorcycles.
Man,
so,
2 wheels and getting it.
Yeah, we are on Highway 1.
Oh, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains.
When do we actually hit Arkansas?
What?
When do we actually hit Arkansas?
On the other side of Queen Wilhelmina Resort.
Yeah.
So before we get to Mountain Magazine,
man, riding the Ozarks, man, and Oklahoma's got it.
Yeah,
this is one of the top roads in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. I mean, without a doubt, the most scenic. We kind of talk about that a little bit with Mountain Magazine being up on a ridge. So is this. I mean, Queen Wilhelmina is up on a ridge.
This is
Highway
right
1. Yeah, it goes, and there's just, there's so much scenery on both sides of the highway. If you get a chance, you need to take this road. If you're anywhere in Oklahoma or even Texas or anywhere close, or you're going to be coming to Oklahoma, this is the one you got to go take. It's just an amazing ride.
Yeah, and like Shannon has said, she wants to go in the fall because we've only been in the spring, and that'll be an amazing trip.
Yeah, it's a foliage tour.
We've got to do that. We've got to just do that in the fall the next time.
I know on the video you're seeing a lot of greenery, but in the fall, it's beautiful. You can jump off on these little bishop pullouts and check out. You can see well into Arkansas, parts of Oklahoma.
And the colors. They say the colors are just amazing. Like when the leaves change.
Yeah.
You make your reservation you can go to Mena, which is just past Queen Wilhelmina Resort. Now, Queen Wilhelmina is actually in Arkansas. It's an Arkansas
Yeah, it is.
facility, but you can go past if you can't get a reservation at Queen Wilhelmina. There's a lot of people on bikes that go there. It's a bike destination, and a lot of people on different types of rides, and it's really cool. So met a lot of people while we were there, and it was a great place to stay. And the rides, man, on this one, all those clouds and the fog,
so cool.
the weather was kind of unusual for the time of year we were in, but those clouds were so neat, riding up through the clouds.
Oh, they were incredible. They were incredible.
We got some great pictures, and it looks like people are literally riding into the clouds.
Feels like we're going into the clouds.
Yeah, we do. We actually have some of the video on here that you'll get to see where we're above the cloud line, where we get to ride through it and back down it. And then on our next video, we actually have really cool camera shots of the fog too as well. So really excited to be able to show. So after this one, you got to come back the next week, so that way you can see those photos too as well from taking the drive on Talimena Drive.
Yeah. Steve was talking about, we stayed at Queen Wilhelmina, and we only stayed one night.
One night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, like the reservations, you have to make them. I thought there was something about one night. Like
Mountain Magazine, you have to stay there 2 nights at their lodge. At Mountain Magazine's, I think at this one.
Oh, I thought it was the cabin.
You can, but it depends on what day you're going. Because I believe on Saturday and Sunday they require you to stay.
Were we on a Thursday night?
Yeah, we went on a Friday, so I don't know that they required us to do the 2 nights.
Anyway,
but you got to check it out.
Definitely check into
Maybe
it.
there was an exception because that motorcycle rally was going on. Maybe.
If you're into hiking and backpacking or adventure bikes, they've got places you can go around there that kind of get off road or hit a trail, and it is beautiful. It's a beautiful area.
Really pretty. We had so much rain. Everything was so green. We talked about that on the last video.
Pack your rain gear.
Yeah.
If you're right in the spring, man,
Yeah.
throw that rain gear in.
Yeah.
It's worth the trouble.
We've used it every time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
really
every
have.
time
I
we've
don't know
gone
that we've
here
done
in the
a trip
spring,
without not taking rain gear.
we've had to have rain
Or
gear.
watching, Coach put his rain gear around his feet.
Yeah, man, when you get old, man, it's hard to get that stuff
He
off.
does like
yeah.
He does like
Flexibility.
to.
Yeah.
Then he tries to take
I'm
other people's
flexible in
pants
my
off.
mind.
So
I'm flexible up here.
Yeah, and then he does like to
I'm
take
not flexible
Diana's
down
rain
here.
gear off too as
Yeah.
well.
It's
It's a
an
process.
Event. It's an
Yeah.
event, I'll
Yeah.
tell you.
Oh
I'm
man.
really double jointed in my mind.
Yes.
That's the only place I can move like that. Yeah, trying to get that stuff off. It's a
It is
two-man
kind of
job.
cumbersome. I mean,
It
it
is
really
a
is.
two-man
Like,
job. Somebody needs to invent rain gear.
Like breakaway
Yeah,
ones.
that goes on you like
Well, they
a pair of
probably have
basketball
that.
pants.
They probably
Just
do
go
have
and
that.
it's
They
Yeah.
might
off,
have
right?
it, but we're just not going to pay for that. probably.
Yeah, that's probably that's
Yeah.
truth be told.
Yeah, retired school teacher
Truth
money.
be
Yeah.
told,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, retired school teacher money. You don't buy all that fancy stuff, but we had a great time. It's always fun.
How far of a drive is it from where we ate to Queen Wilhelmina? Do you know?
Yeah, so it's about 15 to 20 minutes from Talimena over to Talimena.
And
Because
that was the Outlaw Barbecue to
Outlaw
Queen
Barbecue.
Wilhelmina? Okay.
Yeah, and then the other highway that was kind of on a previous video is Highway 82. Diana, I know that was one of your favorite junction points to go down. There's kind of multiple ways that you can get to Talimena Drive, and so depending upon what way you're coming from, the south, east, or north, as Shannon says, when I always ask her what way's north, she always points straight up. So, because she does.
You're
which
actually
way north.
challenged. That's why I don't navigate.
Yeah, but depending on what way you're coming, if you are coming south, Highway 82 is definitely the way to take to get you down to Talimena, and then it's a very short jump over to Talimena where there's a sign. And in the next video, we talk about the sign that we missed, and we missed that sign again for 2 times in a row. So, but that's all right. We now have made it, obviously, because you can see that we're on the
It's a
highway.
giant
So,
sign.
yeah, and it is a giant sign. But this is pretty amazing. I mean, just being able to see all around us and the cloud formations and how they just kind of hover and then change and as you're driving.
They were moving
It's pretty,
too. They were
pretty
like
amazing
I
to
feel
watch.
like they were moving pretty quick too that
Yeah.
day. Like they were,
Yeah.
but it was pretty windy, wasn't it? Wasn't it the day that was pretty windy?
I can't remember really if it was
Yeah,
that
really
bad.
bad.
I don't remember it being that bad, honestly.
What kind of grade do you give the restaurant at Queen Wilhelmina?
But
That was pretty good.
yeah, I think it is really good. I mean, it.
And the service was really good.
Yeah. I mean, we.
It was super nice.
Yeah, it was. It was really clean. It's a really nice place
Oh,
to
super
stay.
nice, yeah.
If you are, have the ability to stay there, we would highly recommend staying at Queen.
Wasn't there a
Wilhelmina.
bike rally that weekend?
There was something.
was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there was
Yeah.
a lot of motorcycles there.
So yeah, there was a lot of people just went, yeah, I'm going to ride this road and then head north to Fort Smith, which it is a great destination ride.
Yeah.
You could from Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Fayetteville, Northwest Arkansas area, Dallas area. You could be there in a really short period of time.
Yeah.
And
You're going to run into bikes, though,
Yeah.
like every time. We've been there 2 or 3 times. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I feel like there's always motorcycles there when
Yes,
we
all
go.
the time.
And they have an RV part.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little
yeah,
RV
yeah.
place. There was a little train track there, like maybe for little kids, but I've never seen the train.
I've never seen
Yeah,
the
I've
train
never seen
either.
the train.
I always wondered if that was
Yeah.
still like they
Right.
still in use or whatever.
Yeah, plenty of hiking, places to go up and down. So yeah, but there's black bears and deer and turkey and a lot
Turtles.
of wildlife.
And
Probably
turtles.
turtles.
There
And
probably is turtles.
Only when it's raining, man.
Yeah,
That's
only
what
when
I
it's
need to
raining.
see.
Oh, man. Hey, one thing I get asked a lot about, and I just kind of thinking about it, is because we ride 2 up everywhere we go. I mean, we're always with our wives, and so I want to first say thank you, because some of the people I talk to go, my wife only rides with me once or twice in a lifetime, and you guys are always there and you're always with us, and that really means a lot for us to have the time that we get to share with one another. And I don't know that we're ever any
took some
closer.
convincing.
Yeah, I don't know that we're ever any closer to each other than we are on a motorcycle,
Probably
because I
true.
mean you're pretty stacked in there on a motorcycle, and but I would love to hear from maybe you guys. Just
Well, I love
what
it.
is
I
it?
would. I
for
mean,
you?
I'm ready to go let's just go. Let's just take off. And
Oh
let's
yeah,
just
she
go
like
and talk.
Diana likes to camp and everything.
Yeah,
She takes
go and
tents
figure it
and
out.
all
Well,
kinds.
today,
Shannon is not there
we
yet.
were at the house today, and she's like, "You want to ride the bike over and see that property? We're going to go look at the property over outside town." Anyway, let's ride the bike. Let's ride the bike over. It's hot. She goes, she talks me into it. So let's go.
Yeah.
We loaded up
And
on
it
the
wasn't
bike.
that hot.
No, it wasn't.
It was really nice.
Yeah, once you get out there, you go, "I'm so glad we did this."
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I really want to. We haven't had the chance to just go, all right, let's get on the bike. Let's
Yeah.
go for a week and just go where we go. And I really want to try that someday.
Yeah, right. It's never too late. It's never too late. Of course, I always say it's later than you think. You need to get out and go do it.
Yeah.
You may not get another chance, but yeah, you're just getting on it and ride. Just go, hey, let's go. Kind of hard to do sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie, it took some convincing to get me to do this in the beginning.
Yeah. It did. I mean,
But
it took me time too.
Yeah,
as
well,
to even
because I
jump
was
on it.
worried about I have some low back issues, and I thought, how am I going to be able to sit, for that long period of time on a bike? But we
take
figured
breaks.
We take a lot of breaks. We did, and we figured it out. We bought a new seat. We've done everything to make it, comfortable
Yeah.
to where it works. I mean, there's still times I'm like, get me off this thing.
Yeah, you got
But-
water, you got,
Yeah.
got things to drink, and the experience on a motorcycle, once you get used to it, you go, there's no better way to see the world
There's
than
no better way.
off
Yeah.
a set of handlebars.
Yeah,
I
it's-
watch those
it's-
guys on Apple TV, Long Way Down and Long Way Around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, long way up,
Those
all
guys,
those.
man,
Yeah.
they're in Europe, right? They go, and they said the same thing. There's no better way to see the country than
Yeah.
to
Remember that couple you used to watch on YouTube that traveled? They sold everything.
sold all their stuff.
And
all the-
she
yeah,
rode though. She rode
Oh.
and followed him, and it was just
two-wheel
I don't know. It's just
two-wheel
that's
life
what I
or
want. I don't want to
something.
drive. I just want to ride.
Yeah, I don't want to drive either. I'm totally fine with
They
not
were-
driving.
They just touring the United States
Yeah.
on a bike.
I would just love that.
I would
Yeah.
have to pay attention way too much if I was driving.
Right, and I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
I just want to relax, and I totally trust Steve, and
Yep.
it's just
Let them be tired. I don't want to be tired.
You're trying to,
I was waiting for
Mitigate the
Shannon to
risk.
step in and go, and I really trust Brent.
I do really
But there
trust
was,
you.
oh, thank you. I
I
appreciate
do
that.
really trust you.
No,
I wouldn't get on there if
Yeah.
I didn't trust
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I know, absolutely.
me.
But I mean, sincerely, like it is awesome that all of us have the opportunity to do this because there's a lot of riders that don't, pair up and ride with each other and stuff. And so, like, I just want to say again, thank you. For jumping on and us being able to live life together.
It
like
used to
these
be just the boys,
experiences.
right?
I know.
Yeah, the
It
guys
used to be
started it.
just the guys when we
Yeah.
first started riding together.
Yeah.
well, I would
Like,
go
that's
with
what it
you,
was.
but-
Yeah.
yeah, I would go. We would go up to that little casino. That was
Yeah,
fun.
one
And then when he wanted to talk about you, he would say, you
Yeah,
could stay
you
home.
here.
Yeah, we had to talk him into letting the wives go. I had to talk him into letting the wives go there
But
for a while.
plus, when the boys were younger,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it makes a difference. There's no doubt.
So, no,
Absolutely. Yeah. But windshield therapy, man, it's for real. And
a
if
real
you
thing.
have an opportunity to experience the country and to be able to go look at these things, these are the things that, you get to see. And that's why we do these videos. This is what we talked about, creating these experiences so others could be able to see what it looks like. And then hopefully in that, it
Inspire
encourages
somebody
and
to get out and
inspires
ride,
somebody
right?
Yeah. And
to
take-
get off of their
Yeah.
aspirations.
Get off their
right?
aspirations.
Get off
take
their
all-
aspirations.
take
Yeah.
everybody you can with you, like the group we go with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Incredible.
fun. Get a group of
Incredible.
friends
Yes.
that you trust and you have a good time with, and
You
just
gotta
get
have
out
people,
there.
you gotta have people that are pretty chill. So somebody that, you don't want it to be overbearing.
Yeah.
And the people we ride with are amazing.
Everybody's great.
Yeah,
They're
they really
amazing
are
people.
fantastic.
It's
Yeah.
great,
Yeah.
and we all enjoy each other's company.
I would
It's fun.
suggest
Yeah.
one picnic a day. while
Yes,
you're
one
riding.
picnic. Have to have at least one picnic.
Diana loves to have a roadside
She
picnic.
does have the roadside picnic.
Learn how to make
yeah.
pimento cheese.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. She
Or just learn how to eat it. You know
Or
what I mean?
well, that's true. That's true. Good point. Good point. Good point.
That's so
Oh, it's so
funny.
good though. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to our next run.
Yeah, I mean, this is coming up around the corner, so
Yeah.
we are going to be finishing up all of our Arkansas videos over the next couple of weeks. And then it's the big trip. We're going to be heading out to Colorado, and doing a big circle through Colorado, and real excited to be able to bring all those videos to everybody. Those will be pretty long part videos, I'm sure, just because we're going to have so much land to cover, much like we did with Kentucky. If you haven't got a chance, check out the Kentucky videos. There's a lot of great stuff that's on those too as well, from a scenery perspective. So thank you again for watching Mild Hogs at Glenpool.
Like and subscribe.